Beyond your ceremonial and community roles, how do you intend to be a unifying figure for the nation? Your time starts now.
I want to be a unifying figure for the nation by encouraging more interracial help. I think the emphasis in the past has been too much for caring for our own racial community, our own religious community. But I think it would be wonderful if we can move into the next step of encouraging members of one community caring for members of other community. So that's the first point. The second thing is to constantly remind Singaporeans that we are a united nation. We should be united. And hence, I have developed this symbol of the 5 fingers. The 5 fingers signify that although we are 5 different races, religions, languages, yet we are one. We are one palm. So when one finger gets wounded, the whole hand, the whole palm feels the pain. So we must develop this empathy, this compassion towards people of other communities. And so I come back to this very important point that our deepest identity is that we are Singaporeans.
Thank you, Mr. Ng. Mr. Tharman, you're next, and your 1.5 minutes start now.
Well, Singapore is an unusual place. We are multiracial, multicultural, multi-religious, but peaceful. In our next phase of development, we have to go beyond celebrating our diversity and respecting differences towards deepening that multiculturalism. And it means a lot more participation in each other's cultures. I believe we can do it. We can do something really special. Deepen the Singapore identity by participating in each other's cultures as we grow up. Not just respecting differences and tolerating them and getting along okay in our daily lives, but become more Singaporean together. Secondly, our democracy is going to become more diverse in its views, in its political leanings, in the thinking of our people. But I have found over the years, over many years, that there are very few differences which cannot be bridged. We've got to work at it. Bridging those differences, even if you can't agree on everything, respect the differences of perspective and find common ground. I intend as a president to advocate that very strongly, finding that common ground as our democracy becomes more diverse, and respecting the fact that at the end of the day, our greatest strength is that we're Singaporeans together.
Thank you, Mr. Tharman. Mr. Tan, you're next. You have 1.5 minutes, and your time starts now.
I think the most important factor is that people should feel financially secure. They should be hopeful in their life. Therefore, sorting out the economic situation is very important. And the key problem now is people find that the cost is too high, housing is too expensive, jobs are insecure. Now, if we can solve this problem, which is my main thrust, then people got more time to think beyond themselves into the community, into society at large. Then they become more unified. I bring back the Singapore 50 years ago, when people were very proud to be Singaporeans because they find that living in Singapore they enjoy being Singaporeans. So my focus is let's make life easier for people so they can be more unified and be more looking after other people than themselves. So we should therefore be willing to look into the real issues that are making people worried. When people are worried, they become more divisive. They quarrel with their other neighbors.